Yeah, how you doing today?
Pretty good, pretty good. We're gonna get started. Just a second. What's going on with you?
Man, same old stuff, man. Same old stuff. Got to head out to work in a minute.
Yes, sir. So I was looking at your post earlier. Um, Hold on, let me go back. I'll get back to Zoom real quick. Zoom, boom. So I was looking at your post earlier, right? And somebody had commented, I want I like getting my little refund back at the end of the year, right?
Right,
So it made me realize, and I got in a couple comments on my post, like, you know what I'm saying, I don't mind paying taxes because the streets be what'd she say? The streets are smooth with no potholes or some silly shit like that, right?
right,
So
right.
I'm thinking to myself, like, if people really knew what was going on with this tax money, like behind the scenes, they wouldn't be giving up all this money. And the other
True.
problem I think is that most people understand that they don't have the financial literacy to manage the money. So it's like I might as well get them the money and get a big check at the end of the year because then I can manage it better. But if
Exactly.
they knew what was really going on, found everybody could be free, chilling,
Right,
not
right,
getting beat up, shot down. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Crazy
But
shit.
I believe the main corporate of the whole situation is most people don't see that kind of money on a regular basis.
Right.
So that's what their mindset is that at the end of the year, I get a lump sum of money.
That I
They
would
haven't
never get otherwise. Yeah, that's true.
right. They haven't figured out that them type of checks you can make daily,
Right.
you know.
Yeah. Or if,
So
if nothing else, weekly and monthly on a regular basis.
right,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? On accident down there. Like even if you're not even that good for real.
Right, right, exactly. And the thing about it is that if they had that money back on their checks, they still can do the same thing they were doing at the end of the year, throughout the year. See, it's
Mhm.
all a mindset of how they thinking, and I can't blame them because they were never taught.
True. That's the
You know,
problem. The lack of the
yeah,
miseducation or lack of completely.
right, right. But like I said, it's funny how people think, even just by the posts that the comments that people post under your comments, and you said that by like me and yourself being financially literate, it's funny because you get a chance to see how many people that is not.
Right.
I
How many
made a
people just
post
don't
that
get it?
yeah, I made a post that being educated doesn't mean that you're financially literate, you know. And so, we as a people look at educated people thinking they got it going on, but some of them don't even have a clue.
It's funny. That was you that made that post because I shared that post and I said it means
Yeah,
the exact opposite most
yeah,
of the time. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? That's funny.
yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah. And they don't have a clue, and so I just been on a mission just trying to spread the word about some knowledge, about being financial literate, and taxes is the main one. Being taxed is the main one that they need to figure out the knowledge on, because the IRS is not even a part of the United States.
Right.
I might be going into a little deep to it for them, but
Nah, but let them know. Let them know.
it's not even not even a part of the government that controls our money. You know, the Federal Reserve is not even a part of the government, but they are brainwashed to make us believe that, and so they control our money. A lot of people in this world would not struggle if they just had that extra money back on their check, not finding a second job. You
Right.
know, not even yeah. I think everybody needs a side hustle, but even without a side hustle, you would have that extra money to do what you need to do, and people wouldn't struggle as hard if they knew that.
True. True. So yeah, that's part of it. Cause I mean, if you got that extra money, you could do a lot more with it if you know what to do with it. Like it really don't even take if you know what to do with money, you don't have to have a lot of money to make a
Right.
lot of money for real. You know what I'm saying? If you got the right small piece of information, like as I'm getting into the information and figuring out, like, oh, so you mean a couple $100 could have done this for me over time, the whole time I'm
Right.
spending it
Right.
trying to get back and forth to work. So it's like it's crazy. But like, so and then we paying these taxes, right? People's paying taxes all year. You know, I think I see a lot of times it's like $200-300 a month in taxes, right?
Right.
Uh, well, two
Depending
three
on
hundred
how
dollars a
much you
check.
make. Depending
Yeah,
on how
depending
much you
on
make.
yeah, right. Because I'm dealing with a lot of employees still, W-2 employees. But two
Right.
three hundred dollars, yeah, we'll say $200-300 a month. That's like $3,600 throughout the year, and they
Right.
give you the money back. They give you some money back, right?
Right. Right.
But they're not telling you how much money they made off of your money.
Exactly.
Because really what the IRS is doing, they just doing the same things the banks is doing. Just like when you go
Exactly.
deposit your money in a savings account, they give you 0.5% interest while they invest in your money in stocks and bonds and getting 5, 6, 10, 15%. They just give you a little bit back. Thank you for doing business with us.
Right. Right.
It's the
Exactly.
same thing going on with the IRS.
And the IRS. And you know the old saying is, we're gonna make you be happy to own nothing. And that's truly what the whole process of this financial system is doing, is making people happy to own nothing. You understand what I'm saying?
Crazy.
So, you know, at the end of the year, people running around, and to be honest with you, not even that. These people are getting these big tax refunds, and they're going to put it back into this broke economy because they're
Mm-hmm.
not using it wisely. They, everybody get a new car every year.
Yep.
They get a new car every year.
A
They
new
going to
limit
buy
every
fresh
year.
clothes. Yeah,
Right.
exactly. So they're not even financially literate to even take that lump of sum of money to make them more money.
Mm-hmm.
So we're failing in both categories. You understand? We're failing in both categories. We're letting them take all our money and make money, and then we're giving them back on the money as we spend it at the end of the year.
And
So
then they
they
and then they tax us on it again.
and they tax it on again. So they're double dipping. You know what I'm saying?
At least
So,
double, because it's really 2, 3, 4, 5 times for real.
right, exactly, exactly. Because I tell people, think about this: you go to work, right, and you sweat, And I'm not talking about no job because I work a full-time job every day.
Mm-hmm.
But you go to work, and then when you get your paycheck, they didn't tax it, right? So they take their taxes, they give you what's left, you pay your bills. Now, you go to the grocery store, you go to the clothing store, AYZ, they tax it again. Well, my money's already been taxed. So
Mm-hmm.
why am I paying? And here in Chicago, you paying water tax, bag tax. I mean, they coming up with taxes for you to pay.
All kind of taxes.
Yeah, literally.
Air
So
tax.
yeah.
That's
So
next.
really, what are you really bringing home? And
Well,
people don't understand is that's why people are struggling today, is because they don't understand that 30% or more of their money is going back to the government. Well, I'm going to say 50 to 60 because after you get through buying the necessities that's still being taxed, it's going back to the government. So you really, now we can even go deeper to the debt note that you really work for free because we ain't get real money anyway. So it just, that dollar bill is only good till the government says it ain't. But that's another story.
yeah.
But how many times we're being taxed on the same money? That's the problem. We're being taxed several times on the same money.
And that's the problem that if we can show people how to solve it, it'll allow them to exit the matrix before it all fall apart, before the
Exactly.
simulation fall apart. Because
Exactly.
that's definitely what's going on right now. But
Exactly.
man, it's nuts. So what I think I want to do, I wasn't going to, but I want to show everybody the 9-minute video that we've been
Okay.
sharing with people to show them how to reduce their taxes. Because I know a lot of this information may sound like it's a lot. It might go over your head. You know what I'm saying? Most people not good with numbers. Most
Right.
we haven't been taught about money, so it makes sense that this is like, what are y'all talking about? Like, is this even real? But
Right.
we have a team of professionals, IRS certified professionals, like people that have been in the industry for a long time. The taxes is what they do. Tax law, understanding the changes and all of that. That can help anybody, whether you're a W-2 employee, business owner, investor, uh, self-employed, can really help you reduce your taxes legally, legitimately, right?
Exactly.
Because they know what's going on. A lot of times, we using our cousin Pookie and Ray Ray and them to do our taxes, but they just doing data.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then that's
Right.
only during one season of the year, this season of the year. But if you were really focused on, like, business owners, they worry about their taxes all year, right?
Right.
Business owners do their taxes periodically, right? This is a conversation that they're having consistently. So that should let you know that if you want to manage your money properly, you got to be aware of what's going on with your taxes. And one way you could do that is by stop paying them so much every couple of weeks. They just eat.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? There's certain
Yeah.
taxes you can't get rid of. There's plenty of them that you can.
Yeah. Yeah. But you have to be knowledgeable, and that's what a lot of issue with us as a people too is having a lack of knowledge to even know that much. You know what I'm saying? We think we listen to the news and listen to the governments and we believe everything they tell us. So when you have people out here that finds out how, they seem like to be the crazy ones. Oh
Mm-hmm.
man, you're crazy because you think that way. You're crazy because you think that way. I've always learned that when people think I'm crazy, I'm going the right way. You know, um, but to share the information that we have found, it's just been phenomenal. I mean, how well they didn't help me out already. Um,
Well,
in my
I mean,
situation.
if you don't mind, can you share your experience with people
Um,
real quick?
well, with my experience, like I said, I'm a W-2 employee. I work as a general manager for Potbellies.
Okay.
Um, and so I've plugged all the numbers in the systems, and the expert came back with me at W-2. I mean, a W-4. I'm sorry, it's a W-2 and a W-4. So they already submitted me a W-4, which put $200 to $300 back on my check. Which, like I said, is amazing. Now
Well,
I
you get
can
paid
tell I
weekly or bi-weekly? My bad.
bi-weekly.
So, extra, let's just say 200 to be conservative. So that's an extra $400 a month
Right,
because you're dealing with these professionals, team of
right,
experts.
exactly.
Okay.
Now I the way I look at it is that I've been living without this money for I'm getting to my age now, man. I'm getting to my age. So I've been living without this money for years. Let's put it that way.
Right.
So why can I continue to live the way I'm living, but and take that extra money I got to invest it? You
Right.
know, and so that's what most people think. See, I don't think um as other people, it's like, okay, well, I can get the extra money to go still give it back to the government again. No, I'm
Yeah.
gonna take that money and have it work for myself. You
And
know,
that and that's really that's the secret. That's the key. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Invest in yourself. Instead of taking your resources, instead of taking your energy and putting it outside of you, outside of your family, outside of your community, right?
right.
If you can have more, take it and put it back into yourself, your family,
It's,
your community.
it's exactly. And now I'm in the process of getting my credit score together. The experts are already working on that part. Um, so I mean, and the thing about it is that it's the crazy part is that you don't have to know anything. As long as you know how to plug in numbers, the expert's gonna do it all for you. So
Right,
it ain't like you got to be a smart character. You know what I'm saying? If
right.
you know how to, if you know how to plug in some numbers, and you got the experts to do it for you, creating wealth is just that easy.
Hmm. Especially when, I mean, what you said for real is when you connected to the right people. When you got the
Exactly.
right information, you're willing to put in a little bit of work, invest in yourself a little bit, and you're
Right.
with the right people, one can
Right.
go. But
Yeah.
yeah, fam. Okay, so that's what's up. That's what's up. I appreciate you sharing that for everybody too. So I want to I was looking before I started live, and I was typing, like I was looking for like a meme or something to say what I want to say. But
Mhm.
you know how we always hear that as a W-2 employee, your highest expense is taxes, right? I think you said this earlier. Like you paying 30% of your income off top, right? 25 at the least. And then
Right.
you're getting taxed on everything else. So now we talking about 30, 35, 40% of your income is gone before you ever really
Right.
before. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Um, and I think this explains it perfectly. It says if a person earns his income in the form of a W-2, he pays the highest taxes because he's primarily a consumer and doesn't stimulate the economy or create jobs like businesses or investors, right?
Mhm.
This is the wrong, no, hold on. Boom. Up here, it says taxes are one of the favorites. The government uses laws to reward activity that stimulates the economy, right? Consumerism does not stimulate the economy as much as creating opportunities for people to consume, if that makes sense,
Right.
right? Like we
Right.
all need stuff, right? But
Yep.
you get rewarded for creating and building something. You get rewarded for producing a product or service that can help your community, right?
Exactly.
That's how you receive the tax breaks and tax benefits. That's why
Right.
Elon Musk and Bezos and Oprah and all these big multinational corporations are not paying taxes because they're doing things
Right.
to stimulate the economy,
Right. To help the economy. Hmm.
right? So it says if you want to pay less taxes, you just have to do the type of activity that tax law rewards. And you don't have to be rich or even
Exactly.
have a high paid accountant or CPA to do this. The best
Right.
tax news that he's made in his career comes from study. So he said, this is a tax professional dude, by the way. Like I got this off of LinkedIn when I was
Okay.
searching, but this is what he does. But what
Right.
Jermaine just said is so cold because with what we do, you don't have to be the professional. You don't have to read hours and hours and volumes worth of tax information. You don't have to do that again every year since they redo the tax code every year.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But when you're connected to the right people and your money is being put back in your pocket and you're investing it properly or moving it properly, you're managing it properly, right? Because I don't want to say investing. I know that's a scary
Right.
word for a lot of people. But
Right.
I mean, really simply, fam, you can do a lot more with your money than giving it to them. That's
True.
it.
True.
But
You
look,
know.
we going. Oh, it's a couple more people on here. What's going
Awesome.
on? Ryan, what's going on? Kiara, how y'all doing today? Uh, so look, I'm just gonna go ahead and play this little 9 minute video that we've been sharing with everybody to help them reduce their taxes, create, increase, multiply, diversify, and protect their income. Right? Because what I've come to understand is that like people spend their lives living, working, and dying for something that they don't understand. Right? That kind of don't sit right with me and it don't really make sense. So I know
No,
that
no.
because I have this information, it's my responsibility to share it. And there's a solution to all of these problems for everybody on the line here. Or, you know what I'm saying, whoever sees this whenever. So, you know, if you see this later,
Exactly.
you share it. All right. Give me just a minute. I'm gonna queue up this joint. Oh, you know what? I don't even have to. No, it's over here. If you can't tell, I'm not the one doing the presentations all the time. So I'm still kind of cumbersome and fumbling my way through this, but it's all good.
Hey, hey, you know, brother, that's the magical part about that too. To get people to do that for you as well.
Hey, that's the coldest part. That's the coldest part because
Right.
I don't even really have to do the talking. I'm really just kind of like it's exciting. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yes. Yeah.
everybody needs to hear this, and people ain't always gonna hear it from the people that's saying it. So if you got a
Exactly.
voice to use it. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
but for now, we're gonna use another brother's voice, and I'm gonna let him explain how this system works,
Awesome.
and the power and potential that it could produce in your life and your finances. So y'all hold tight real quick. Is the video playing? Can you see it?
Sorry, it went on mute. No, it's not playing yet. I don't even see the video queued up yet, so.
Got a little time. I ain't even got a rush. Boom.
Yeah.
That's it. Beep, beep, beep. That's all, folks. Okay, so let me stop my share. Go back to the Zoom safely. All right. Well, look, uh, brother Jermaine, I don't know if you still there. I know brother said he was on his way to get ready for work. But
Yeah, I'm here.
okay, no doubt. Well, look, I don't really have nothing else to say other than for those of you that's on the call or you seeing the call, if you got some more information about what's going on, you like what you saw, or you want to get some more information, I think I said that already. Get back whoever shared this video with you. I mean, the wealth membership is real simple, kind of self-explanatory. We're gonna help you fix your finances. We've got a team of experts that'll do it for you. All you got to do is put in the numbers, input your information, do the correspondence, and they're gonna do their job. If income is your issue, right? If you are like so many, right? And there's nothing wrong with that because so many people out here, everybody, look, even me, I want me more money, right? So if that's your situation, you would like to learn how or, you know, put together a way for you to make an additional income, this may very well be a solution for you because it's working for me and so many others, right?
Yeah.
You got anything you want to say, bro?
Um, Only thing I want to say, man, you know what? When you find this knowledge, it's not easy accessible for the common people. So when you got people sharing this type of knowledge with you, you owe it to yourself to at least just take a look. That's what I gotta say, brother. And if anything inspired you in this video, reach out to one of us, man. We'll help you get started on your journey to wealth. That's all I got, brother.
Hey, well, with all that being said, fam, like the end of every video, I'm gonna tell you, you gotta apply yourself to supply your wealth because the only limitations you'll ever have are those you apply and accept on yourself. Look, either you want to get a membership, right, so you can get your situation better or improved. You want to become a wealth promoter, right, which actually comes with the membership. Well, if you're a wealth promoter, you get the membership too, right? That means you can make some extra money, or you it's some good information to have, and you're gonna send some referrals. Share the information with your friends and family.
Yes,
However,
sir.
do it. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate your time either way. And we're not trying to get you into something at all, but we're trying to get
Right.
everybody out of this matrix, fam. So we'll see y'all on the other side. Red pill or blue pill. You
That's
choose.
right. All right, brother.
All
Peace.
right, fam. Appreciate you. Yeah. Okay. End meeting for all. Is recording stop? Recording stop.